Look! If the 5-ring logo also appears on your car, stop the car quickly to save your life. We open the trunk. Lift this cover. Look, there's a little black box here. Let's take it out. This is a locator. If a locator also appears in your car, that means you have become the target of bad guys. Call the police immediately. So how can we know whether our car has a locator installed? In fact, the method is very simple. Let's just grab a handful of soil. Then spread it evenly on the car body. If the 5-ring logo appears, this is where the locator is. How about it? Isn't it very simple? Have you learned it? Follow me. Learn car knowledge every day. Cars are most afraid of these things. First, there are scratches on the car body. In fact, it is most afraid of toothpaste. We squeeze toothpaste onto the scratched area. Then take out the towel. Wipe it repeatedly several times. Look! This saves you money on spray painting. Second, driving on a rainy day. It is very easy for water droplets to hang on the rearview mirror. In fact, it is most afraid of potatoes. We wiped it with potatoes repeatedly like this. Rinse it with water. Water droplets will no longer hang on the rearview mirror. Third, after the car ages, there will be a harsh noise when opening and closing the door. In fact, what it fears most is soap. We wipe the door stopper repeatedly with soap several times. This way, the abnormal noise will disappear. Fourth, after the car ages, this headlight will become particularly yellow and dim. In fact, what it fears most is beer. We poured beer on it. Then take a towel and wipe it. Look, it was restored like a new car. How about it? Have you learned it? Follow me. Learn some car knowledge every day. Look! Did you see it? This car is running very abnormally. Do you know the reason? Let's go to the front. The owner went to the repair shop to clean the throttle valve, clean the oxygen sensor, changed the engine oil, cleaned the oil pump, even cleaned the oil lines of the entire car. But the problem still exists. Today I will help him find out the reason. The exhaust pipe runs like Gatling. I thought of a car part. Come here. That's it. It's called the intake air temperature sensor. If it malfunctions, then there is likely to be an idling problem. Speaking of idle speed issues, let's start the car and take a look. Start the car. Look carefully. Okay, it's true that the idle speed is very unstable. Let's go to the front. I am now 90% sure that the problem is with the intake air temperature sensor. Let's take it apart and take a look. Disconnect this connector first. Okay. There's also a connector in here. Let's disconnect it. Okay. Next, you can take it off. Okay. Oh my god, the cause of the problem was found. Look here. There's so much sludge on it that it blocks the detection head. No wonder the engine idles erratically. Let's clean it up. Find a bottle of detergent. Now start cleaning it. Wipe it clean. Look, the sludge fell off. Okay, it's been cleaned now. Next, let's install it back. Okay, the installation is complete. Next, I start the car. See if the fault disappears. If it disappears, friends, remember to give me a follow. Be my fan. I will solve any car problem for my fans for free. Let's go. Start the car. Look, the idle speed is very normal. Let's go to the back and have a look. Look, the exhaust pipe is also running very normally. The problem has been completely solved. Have you learned it? Follow me. Learn some car knowledge every day. Come here. Look. Did you see it? The engine is shaking so much. Do you know the reason? Today I will take 1 minute to tell you how to judge car faults through vibration. First, juddering at idle speed when parking, but the jitter will disappear when accelerating. This is because the throttle valve is dirty. After cleaning, the fault will disappear. The car body shakes when idling and accelerating. Usually there is something wrong with the spark plug or ignition coil. Replacing it will solve the problem. Second, the car body shakes when I apply the brakes. It's usually caused by the uneven brake disc. Polishing will solve the problem. If the brakes not only vibrate but also go off track, the brake cylinder must be checked. After starting, there is no shaking in neutral gear. Both forward and reverse gears vibrate. This is usually caused by the aging of the engine's base rubber. Replacing it will solve the problem immediately. Fourth, the car body shakes when driving at high speed. The faster the speed, the greater the jitter. This is actually because the tire needs to be dynamically balanced, or the dynamic balance is not done properly. Fifth, when driving on the highway, the car body shakes when accelerating rapidly. It's your drive shaft that's broken. Need repair. Sixth, the car body vibrates when accelerating, also accompanied by a buzzing sound. It's your exhaust pipe that's blocked. Clean it up. The problem will be solved immediately. How about it? Have you learned it? Follow me. Learn some car knowledge every day.